Hey everyone, we're back from our Golden Sun The Lost Age, and we got a lot done for our first stream. So we got introduced to the game, our characters, and we did a lot of stuff in the span of 3 hours. So we reunited with Felix and Sheba, so we have our own adept party. We rode an island. We got crushed by a tidal wave, which pushed our island into another continent. And so we decided to explore the continent of Indra, where we met some jinn, met some people who were affected by the tidal wave. We got some new armor and equipment, and lots of fun stuff. We crossed a desert, a plateau, a mountain range, and we've made some jinn friends along the way, and kind of getting reintroduced to some Golden Sun mechanics that were from the previous game. So now our party has arrived in Ahafra, and we're gonna continue on from there and hopefully get a lot done today. So let us continue The Lost Age. Also, I love this music. My microphone levels are going into the red, so I'm just going to make some adjustments. So I think that's good enough. Okay, we're here in Ahafra. We need a boat to sail the eastern and western seas respectively. So we need to talk to the mayor that is here in Ahafra, but me being a pro gamer, I have other ideas in mind. So there are 3 directions we can go, left, right, and up. So let's head up. Finally, we made it. We're here. Where's the elder? He's coming now. Are we here? I felt like I just walked 500 miles. I'm fine. I feel like I could walk 500 more. It's these guys from the desert. So is this Ahafra? These were the dudes from Madra who wanted to go find Briggs and made a trek through the desert into Ahafra, where we are now. Madra's a pretty big place, but this town is huge. We didn't come to Ahafra to shop, Mr. Mayor. We're here to bring in Briggs the Champa. I know that. Then we should go straight to speak with Ahafra's mayor. We're in no shape to go present ourselves to the mayor right now. Look, Briggs is obviously not here, and besides, we already know Piers is. Silence. I kill you. It seems Ahafra has felt the effects of the tidal wave as well. It looks like they suffered a good deal of damage. That would explain why Ahafra doesn't seem to have any boats for sale either. You know, just looking around, I get the impression that they only had 1 boat to begin with. So if you really needed a boat, the only way to get one would be to steal it. But wouldn't that cause quite an uproar? Which means the pirates must still be here, trying to get a boat. So you think we've actually caught up with Briggs? No doubt about it. That's why I want to meet the mayor of Ahafra before the Champa steal a ship. Oh yeah, I get it now. In that case, let's go see Ahafra's mayor right away. Say, excuse me. Where would we find the mayor of Ahafra? The mayor? This is the slowest cutscene ever. Just keep going down this road. It's the last house. You can't miss it. And we're done. So I do want to make a pit stop and go to the item shops here. I would like to sell the short sword. I want to sell this. And so I wish to repair this item, the nurse's cap, since this item broke during the battle with the scorpion, I believe. So this is the first instance where we're actually repairing an item on stream. And now we can use it again. Nice. Okay, and I think I'll keep this on for just a couple more battles. Then I'll sell it at the next town. Because I don't think I've shown what the trainer whip really does in battle. Let's do some shopping. Travel robe. Yeah, let's upgrade everyone's equipment. Collect game tickets. Let's see. Full metal vest, which we got in the Deccan Plateau, is still pretty good. So we're not going to upgrade that. Circlet. Nope. I do love that we get to buy boots much earlier in the game now. It's pretty nice. Alright, and weapons. Huge upgrade. Let's see, Hunter's Sword, no. Thing is though, like, I do like the Famous Axe though. Okay, why not? Screw it. Oh, we made some profit too from that. Check artifacts. Yeah, we could rebuy the mysterious card again once we first acquire it. So ultimately, we don't lose this item or the trainer whip. Okay, so we've come at a crossroads. I will say though, for Ahafra, we do have a boss battle in this town. And I will say though that the boss battle for this town is kind of hard to deal with, because the recommended level, me personally, I recommend for this boss battle is to be at level 13 and up. Currently, our team is level 10, and we will struggle against this boss battle because this boss tends to call in some decoy helpers for his team. He can call up to 3 party members in his team and deal lots of damage. He also typically uses items like bramble seeds, oil drops, crystal powders, stuff like that to do heavy damage to every party member in our party. And we will not be able to keep up with the damage from previous playthroughs. So we do have options here. We're going to save the game. We can either do the Ahafra stuff here, or we could do some side questing, which will get us Jinn, items, levels, and some really good stuff to better prepare us for the battle in Ahafra. So I will be doing that. Eventually we will need to do all of this quote side content, but I would rather just do it now, kind of get it out of the way, kind of see more of the lore, because during the side quest stuff we do have a dungeon that takes a long time to finish, so I would like to get started on that as soon as possible. So let's go. So now we've reached, we'll be heading towards the southern middle part of Oceania. Ignore the area to the left. Let's see what some of these do. So, Salamander. We will defend with Sheba. Okay. So we're gonna pick a couple of Jinn up. So we're gonna ignore that desert area. We're gonna ignore that town and keep heading down this way. Let's call in a Feral Allies Aid. I've never seen this, so we'll see what that does. So we have a fork here. Either go northwest, northeast, or southwest. Let's head southwest. Okay, it's the next, it's over here. Hold on. Oh, it's around. My bad. Yeah, it's over this mountain range. There it is. So this small town, Mikasala, has some stuff in here. So let's heal at the inn. Forgive my manners. No, please, do not fear me. I am the warrior Galahad. I am looking for someone, and I need your help. Do you know of a knight called Isaac? We do. I must warn Sir Isaac that he is in danger most grievous. Even now, Setridge, Navampa, and Azart are looking for him. They wish to avenge the loss he gave them at Colosso. So, Setridge, Navampa, and Azart were the 3 warriors Isaac fought in Colosso back in our Let's Play. So it seems they want revenge. And we get a Lucky Pepper. So this guy will not be here if you don't transfer over clear data into this game. Because a lot of the events that we did in Golden Sun also get transferred over. And Colosso was one of them. So he will not be here. And we will get some extra bonus stuff if you transfer over clear data from Golden Sun to this game. So Lucky Pepper raises our luck. And Felix's luck is pretty bad. So let's do that. I went out to investigate after the earthquake. It looks like a whole different land collided into our own. Yes, it did. A town called Garou lies to the east of us, but its residents aren't quite human. If you look across the ocean to the south, you could see Tendaria. If you're going deeper into Oceania, you better be ready for trouble. Are you looking for someone? Kind of. If you're looking for someone, I'd say the best place to start would be somewhere else. Another item. In the heart of Oceania lies a sacred place, Ayers Rock. If you want to go into the heart of Oceania, there are 2 ways. You can approach them from the south, or you could come down from the north. Those who have climbed Ayers Rock claim that they could see the unseeable. It kind of sounds familiar. My husband has tried to climb Ayers Rock many times. I wish I knew what he saw in that big hunk of rock. Ayers Rock sounds like a dungeon. I heard someone say there's another continent west of Gondwan. At least that's what my dad used to tell me, rest his soul. Hey mister, are you an explorer? We are. Don't tell anyone, but I want to be an explorer too someday. Good for you, follow your dreams. My father-in-law was a great explorer, long ago, as was my husband. It's a roast chicken so big that's practically bursting out of the oven. I wonder if it was related to the chicken I saw outside. I thought it was a pet. Ooh. Yeah, just a reminder that these are probably the only blurbs of dialogue that Felix will get to kind of give him personality throughout this entire game, which is kind of sad. Hello, chicken. Hello, sheep. I am Felix. Okay, so there's something here that we could do. So you scoop in this area, and it reveals a ladder. You get the cool dungeon music again. So there's a back way, which leads to this guy. Felix found the Mars Djinn Spark. So Spark's ability revives an ally with cheers of support. We need this. This is our first revival option we have so far in the game. So let's set this. Unfortunately, we won't be able to change Jenna's class. That's perfectly fine. I've showed off what the trainer whip does, so let's remove it. And now she's a witch. So for the upcoming dungeon ahead, we kind of do need Spark, just in case something goes wrong, because we don't have any options to revive our characters. And we need all of the resources we need for this dungeon. This is a shop. So these kind of shops, where they have the three circles on the sign, are a combination of weapons, armor, and items. Personally, my favorite kinds of shops in this game. So we have a broad axe, which is a nice upgrade. So let's upgrade that to Felix. Get more tickets. We have synergy armor. Unfortunately, we won't be able to equip that because the full metal vest does the same thing, but let's see. Okay, it boosts PP, so I think that's a better option. Let's see, armlets. Okay, better defensive upgrades, definitely. Bronze helm. Okay, don't have enough money. That's perfectly fine. Sell this. Let's sell that. We're gonna sell the trainer's whip. And the nut. And you don't have anything, which is perfectly fine. Let's see, artifacts. Oh, that's very nice. Fortunately, we won't be able to afford that just yet, which is perfectly fine. Okay, I do want to buy some healing items just in case. So let's get 10 of each for each character. Okay, I think we're ready now. Okay, so there was one more thing we can do. That is come up here, hop across, and head up here to this chest. Okay, and we're done with this town. So we're gonna save the game. And we're gonna head up here. Let's see. Okay, it's just up here. So head northeast. I was gonna say, oh, head over here and then run into battle to encounter this person, this wonderful Jinn. So cannon and then blitz. Felix found the Mercury Gin Sour, our second Mercury Gin. So we're gonna give Sour to Sheba. Since we have 2 Mercury Gin set, we could use the level 2 Mercury Summon. Now, head up here. There's one more thing we need to get. Oceana Cavern. That looks like a summon tablet. Let's get it. Use Scoop here. Go down the ladder. Felix can summon Megara. Her friends call her Meg. To summon Megara, we need 1 Jupiter Gin and 1 Mars Gin set on standby. So Megara is the second new Gin that we get for this game. Again, 1 Jupiter and 1 Mars, and she has a special ability. After summoning Megara, the caster will get an attack boost, which is very nice. So we will see that later on. Now let's head all the way back to the desert area. I believe these guys are weak to Jupiter. They are. Alright, so ignore that village to the left of us, because we're gonna go here first. Okay, let's save our game and head into Ayers Rock. So in Golden Sun, the Lost Age, we have 4 elemental dungeons that we will head into. So these dungeons are super dungeons. Ayers Rock in particular is the longest of the 4 elemental rocks that we can visit. The dungeon is really, really long. Probably a majority of the stream will be at Ayers Rock. So Ayers Rock has an outside dungeon, a dungeon on the mountain itself, and then another dungeon in the inside of the mountain. And these elemental rocks require us to use synergy of a certain element, so which is Jupiter. It's a long dungeon, but the rewards are well worth it, and the experience. Here are the wind stones. The stones magnify the power of the wind. Use caution when approaching Ayers Rock. So, face this stone, and then use Whirlwind to knock out the sand up there. it's really easy to get lost in these elemental mountains. I think that's why like a lot of people really hate these particular dungeons, especially this one, because a lot of people get lost when it's their first playthrough of this game. But we'll see how far we could clear this place. Okay. Not up there. That was a mimic. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So we're gonna use Echo, Cannon, and we're gonna see Nereid, the level 2 Mercury Summon. Let's see Spark in action. And we're going to use Blitz. I'm going to use Ramses. And then let's see Megara in action. So since a Mercury Djinn is set on Sheba, it changes her class from Hermit to Hermit, so she gets these abilities. So let's see, Prism. Let's see, Megara. We get a lucky medal, which could be used for a special fountain. Give that to Sheba, and continue on. Okay, still set to Whirlwind. I think it's this way. So face the left and use Whirlwind. And that'll clear a path for us. Okay, I'm gonna try this a second time, because I think there is. Okay, perfect. I remember things. Okay, I'm gonna head up here just to check if there's anything. Okay. there was. So yes, do this, because eventually we're gonna have to backtrack and do this all over again if we don't clear out the sand here. Cookie, PP raising item. So let's give that to Felix. Excellent. I missed something, so I have to go back. So the early part of this dungeon requires you to do a lot of things. You have to get rid of the sand, you have to remember things for later. A lot of the beginning part of Ayers Rock is remembering and backtracking, and it kind of can be a headache for new players. But we are accumulating levels, which is very good. Let's do Whirlwind. Also, our PowerPoints are kind of in trouble. These dungeons use up a lot of our resources, like including PP, items. They're pretty long, these dungeons are. Useless smoke bomb. Wonderful. Now I think we can proceed up here, as this is the way forward. So we have a big tornado stone. So let's use Whirlwind. And reveal a path to us. So now we've hit the mountain climbing portion of Ayers Rock. Can't do anything there. Along with the elemental rocks, we're also introduced to these moi heads that shoot various elements at us, like fire, whirlwinds. They're pretty cool looking. Actually, I'm gonna check the other side, see if there's anything. I think that's the way forward, but let's see. We wait, and he carries us. Ride this whirlwind and push this stump down to create a path for us. And then push this one. I'm not going to use synergy for this. Alright, that leads back down. It's this one that leads down to the item, I think. It does. Perfect. The Storm brand. This is an upgrade for Felix. So let's equip that. We will keep the broadaxe to sell later on, because money is nice. See how much money we have. Yeah, we're accumulating a lot of money and experience here. This is one of my favorite dungeons. It's long and it can be confusing and headache-inducing, but I love it. We cannot go up there. Oh, a doorway. We cannot access this. And we cannot access that item. Oh, no, I'm not gonna... Okay, to the surprise of absolutely no one, I'm lost. Kinda lost here. Even for someone who's playing this game for like almost 20 years now, this place can get confusing. Let's see Megara again. I think this is what I needed to do. Yes, perfect. So push this down and wait for the whirlwind. Take us here. So here, we need to be careful. After the head blows a tornado, then we start moving up. You have to time this, so head on up. And then wait here, and then go up to avoid the whirlwind. Here it's the same thing. So just wait for it, and then go. Okay, that one's above us. Then go. So we'll slide down here because there was a chest. Push this. Wait for that, and then run across. A useless sleep bomb. Okay. Stand on the head to take us up. And then jump. I'm gonna make a save here, because it's been a while since we saved. Okay, I do believe we need to head down here. Ultimately, we need to avoid this battle and jump on down to that head. We need to push these stumps here first. So this one here. And then we need to backtrack. Now we can push this. So jump on down for this to carry us up. Yeah, and I think it's this path we need to head to first. Yes, it is. So move this. We cannot go up this way because the fog here will prevent us from advancing further. Yeah. So now we need to head this side now. So let's jump on down. Jump on down. Climb the mountain. I think we could use synergy here. I've been trying to conserve my synergy spells here, but we're close to a synergy stone, so I think I could spent some synergy on attacks. So we reached the next crystal tornado. So let's use whirlwind on it. And unfortunately, we need to backtrack because there is an item we can get up in this path. Unfortunately, a lot of this dungeon requires a lot of backtracking. And especially since this dungeon is long and confusing, first-time players will have difficulty trying to get everything in one go. Step on the head, carry us up, then head over here, then jump down. Music is very nice though, so that's a good thing. Fujin's shield. Resists wind. Let's equip that to Felix. Mithril leather gloves. No one can equip it, so we're gonna hold on to it to sell later. Now we need to backtrack again. Have so much backtracking. Now we've reached the top of Ayers Rock. Get a load of that view. We have one more tornado stone to worry about. Let's save our game. And now we're inside of Ayers Rock. And there's our synergy stone. Perfect. So the inside is just as long, or I think it's the longest part of the dungeon. But there's quite a lot we can get here too. We're gonna use Ray. With level 13, Felix has learned Ragnarok. Yes, Ragnarok is back in this game as well, and it's just as awesome. That'll be nice to have. So we can't do anything here, so let's just head on around. So on the floor we have little markings with dots on them. I think this was like a subtle way to tell us like which way to go, just based on the number of dots on the floor. So the dot here, there was one dot, and here is two. So I think, yeah, there's two here. We can't access that yet. So let's head around. Jenna's leveled up. Nice. Okay, new puzzle. So ultimately we want a whirlwind to knock the sound out here. Unfortunately, if we use... not supposed to do that. If we use pound here, this will create a spike right there, which will block the path of the whirlwind. So we do not want to pound this spike here. We need to pound this one to create a proper bridge for us. So let's move this, and then move this on top to add the added weight, so this can be stable enough for us to advance. So let's push this. So now the path is still clear for the whirlwind to travel. So let's climb on up. And move this one here so we could hop across it. So hop, jump. So the stump here added the extra weight we need for this to support us, which is good. So now let's use this stone for the whirlwind to create a path for us. Now we have another one. So same thing. Clear the sand. Now let's backtrack. Oh, we got a new enemy. a mummy. So I believe these guys are weak to fire. Defend. So now we're gonna head around. Perfect. Okay, so this room has a semi-complicated puzzle, but I'll try my best to explain it. We need to move a stump from all the way up there to down here, and then push it down. So we need to move that stump right there, where Felix is facing, all the way down there. Because we have another summon tablet right there, right for the picking. So that clears the path. So let's move this in place, because the whirlwind will be traveling this direction. So the whirlwind will blow this stump down. So it's in the right pathway. Okay. Here. So we're gonna move this. And position ourselves before the steam. Okay, to get across. Okay. So the head here is not alive, it's not activated. So I do believe we need to activate this head first before we could do anything. So I might need to backtrack. Let's see what we can do here. So this path is clear for us. So now we're at number 3. Let me see. Try this way first. Excellent. Let me see. South. There's nothing. So let's try the left path first. Just push this down for good measure. Then walk the tightrope. Check. Yeah, we're accumulating a lot of money right now. Elixir. Yay, I guess. There is another stone right there. So, some commentary about dungeons in general for this game. Camelot, the production company that made this game, along with Nintendo, they did a good job with really stepping up their game in terms of what they did to improve from the first Golden Sun game. The dungeons here are incredible. This dungeon, a couple of dungeons we'll see later on, the bonus optional dungeons we'll be seeing. The dungeons are longer. Our characters really need to do their best to use their resources to fight enemies. The enemies are, in a sense, smarter. We'll see that with a couple of bosses. I really do like the intelligence of this game and what they did to expand it from the first Golden Sun game. I cannot sing the praises enough for what they've done for this game. This is pretty. It's a crystallized room. Unfortunately, our PP is replenished, so we didn't really need to use it, but I wanted to show it off. But yeah, this room in particular, I really do like the crystallized look of this room. Okay, so heading out this way leads us to the outside of the mountain. So I think we needed to trigger this first before we could get the summon tablet. So I'll take the head, and it'll take us all the way up. Do this again. So now all of the smaller heads are activated now, thankfully. So now we can get this. A vial. And now we can get the summon tablet. Let me check this room first. Okay, so I think we'll come back here later. We're back in this room. Excellent. So now let's try this again. So remember, push this stump so it's in the way of the whirlwind. Let's try Ragnarok out. Still as awesome as ever. So now the head is activated, so let's write it. Then we can use the stone here, which will carry the stump right there. We've done it. Felix can summon Flora. Summon Flora. 2 Jupiter Djinn and 1 Venus Djinn are needed. Excellent. So I do believe that is all for the optional stuff for this dungeon at the moment. So let's finish it. Yeah, this way leads back down, so let's head up the other way. So we need to backtrack again. Excellent. 3 enemies. Alright, that was not the way to go. I think it's up here. And yes, it is. Okay. So our next order of business is to push this head all the way up. Oh, let's see. Whoops. Okay, for the item, let's write that. Clarity Circlet. So I do think this raises wind power. Yes, it does. So we're going to give that to our Wind Adept. Excellent. So by doing that, her wind power is much stronger now. So normally our power would be 114, but with the circlet, it's now 129. So she should do more damage now, which is excellent. And we need to push the head back here. So I think it's either here or right here where we have to push the head. I'm gonna push it right there and test it out. Sorry about that. Alright, it was right here. Excellent. So I'll push this to create a way back for us. Cannot do anything there. I'm gonna use Ragnarok again. I'm gonna defend and then blitz. So now the path is clear for us. So for viewers watching this, do you think I exaggerated when I said that this dungeon is really long? We're not done yet. But we're getting closer. Alright, another sand puzzle. Whirlwind puzzle. I forgot to do this. So whirlwind to move the head there into position. Then we can backtrack. $666 coins. Okay, that's number 4. Oh, there's nothing there. Unfortunately, we can't advance there, so let's go around. Pick this up. Then move this. Now we can proceed. Save our game. And I'm happy to say that we've reached the finish line, the end goal. Because ultimately, our mission for this elemental dungeon was to come in here. This is really beautiful, by the way. Because here, we have another stone tablet. Felix checked the tablet. It has strange characters written on it. Wielder of Wind's might, lay your hands upon this stone. We bestow upon thee the power to see the truth unclouded. You think I ought to touch it? You should. Sheba touched the tablet. Sheba has learned Reveal. Yes. We have Reveal with us once again. And from the last game, Reveal does exactly what you expect it to do. Reveals hidden passageways for us to proceed. Another one of the reasons why I love the dungeons in this game is because we now have Reveal, which is a very, very good build synergy spell for us to use. So the reward here was definitely worth it for this type of dungeon. So now we're officially done with Ayers Rock. So let's get out of here. Use retreat once again. And get out of here. So how was that for a side quest? We got a lot of levels. We have a new synergy in Reveal. We have some item upgrades. And now we could proceed to this place. Burrow. And be treated with some incredible, incredible music. Oh, humans. And what look to be wolves. Push this. Now there's more werewolves. Or wolves. Sorry, I was just randomly thinking werewolves because of the moon, but they're wolves. And as you can see, as we ascend this place, it gets darker. Or more night-like. And that was a howl. Kind of getting an idea of what the vibe is like here, huh? Roo! I can't do that. Again, bad voice acting. What was that? Oh. Just in sync with the background music. Woo. Yeah, exactly. Eek. Uh-oh. I don't believe it. Was that a what, Kraden? Do you know what that thing was? Well, perhaps. So what are you waiting for? Tell us. I suspect it might have been a lycanthrope. A lycanth what? Just think of them as a race of people born with special powers. Kinda like adepts, you mean? Yes, that sounds right. Sheba, you've put it quite well. Adepts borrow their powers, their abilities from the power of the elements, while lycanthropes borrow theirs from the power of beasts. This is why they take the form of animals. They may look frightening, but we must try to communicate with them. Lycanthropes, werewolves, a whole village in hiding. Is it just me, or does Kraden seem a little too happy we found werewolves? He does. What, me? Happy? Happy to find werewolves? You must be joking. I guess I'm just curious of all of the secrets of these new lands. Any real scholar would be thrilled to explore a new land full of mystery, huh? So, are there werewolves only in Oceania? If so, how could you even have known about them, Kraden? Or, yeah, that is weird. Alright, so I lied. I'm glad we found werewolves. There, are you happy? And you know what? I even want to get a closer look if I can. He yells as he shakes Felix violently. Felix just nods and agrees silently. So let's go. Let's find us some werewolves. This is really pretty. The moon above. So I'm gonna shut up and just let everyone just enjoy the music as I talk to people. Sorry to break the silence, but I think we're done. So we explored a lot of Garou, this area, talked to the people. This track is by far one of my favorite background songs for this game, for a lot of RPGs as well. The ambience, the mood, the vibe of this setting, it's beautiful. The people here who are transformed, the night look of the town, everything is excellent. So to advance, let's head up here. What? Outsiders. Here? So we need to reveal in order to progress. Because if we came here earlier, we would not be able to advance. So now that we have reveal from Ayers Rock, we can proceed. I can't do it. My voice is not strong enough. Woo! Look, it's that werewolf. He was right there. Yes, Kraden, I have eyes. Let's go find him, Felix. He seems way too excited to be following a child. That, just putting it out there, that's really creepy. So we're not gonna follow him and head this way. Which is a dead end. Fortunately, we have to follow the child, the werewolf child. Nothing here. Felix, wait. Where could that werewolf have gone? You think we lost him somewhere? I hope we did. That would be a shame. What was that? It sounded like a wolf growling, didn't it? My hearing is not so very good, but there was something. Perhaps we should search this area more thoroughly. There is no need. Look, he's using synergy. Fear not, the child is harmless. He does look kind of small. Tell me, who are you? How did you come to be here? I should like to ask you the same question. Could it be, do you outsiders possess the power to reveal the unseen? We just got it. Of course, I was certain that you must. Yes, you are correct. They must have passed the challenge of Ayers Rock. How come that kid doesn't talk like you? When we become werewolves, speaking the human tongue becomes more difficult. But you can. You must be someone special then. Special. Perhaps. Why don't you just call me Maha? So I assume you also can use Whirlwind. If you learned Reveal on Ayers Rock, you must also know Whirlwind. Yes, we do. That's right. I think we can tell Maha that we're adepts. What did he say? I don't understand. You wanted to know what an adept is, a question I would like answered as well. Adepts tap the power of elemental energies to generate forces like whirlwind. Elementals. You mean the 4 elements, the powers of the earth, fire, water, wind, and heart, and Sokka. That is correct. These elementals together comprise everything in our world. Interesting. Very interesting. What did he say this time? He asked if there were no longer any need to hide from you. Why did he have to hide here in the first place? No doubt, most would find the sight of a werewolf rather unnerving. You are sadly correct. Many consider ours an accursed race. And if they found you in your werewolf form? Once our people were burned at the stake as abominations. Whoa. They call this purification. Horrible. Uh-huh. But this little one, he won't get excited and try to bite, will he? Child, return to your home. Oh. Don't worry, we can trust him. Go back home now. No. Sad werewolf noises. They are adepts, not unlike us werewolves. They guard an ancient secret. We could trust them. They will not betray us to the world. Woof. Happy werewolf noises. It has grown quite late. Why don't you go rest to the inn and rest? But then, I will not leave this place. You aren't going home? When I learned Reveal, I lost my human form. The wild is my home now. So, Master Maha, you always look this way? And the little one? The child changed because he looked directly at the full moon. So by tomorrow morning, he will have returned to his human form again. Correct. Now let us retire. Felix and party stayed the night at the inn. You folks didn't sleep much last night. You don't look like you got any rest at all. Master Maha told us all about you. Don't worry about the bill. It's on us. Sweet. Farewell, friends. Maybe we should stay and try climbing Ayers Rock one more time. Another elixir. Our PP didn't heal. That's kind of crappy. So now it's daytime, so let's talk to people. So, does it bother you that we're all werewolves? No. You guys really are different from the others. Most people run away screaming or even grab their weapons. That's kind of sad, really, just because of what these people have to endure, probably like for years and years, unfortunately. So I think the weapon shops are open now. They are. And this stuff is not really useful. Low mace. I think it's the same amount of attack as... Sure, why not? Let's buy it. Get another ticket. Sell these. Sell this. Pirate sword. See the armor shop. This shield is not very good. We have a better one. Let's see. Artifacts. So we get safety boots. So this item, I think, does the same thing as the Turtle Boots item from Golden Sun 1, which raises our defense, but dramatically lowers our speed. This is useful for, like, RNG tampering. Again, affecting turn order, so that we could Jin kill an enemy in a certain turn order and get a rare item. But I won't buy these. Not till much later. Talk to this little one. Hey, it's you guys. Thanks for last night. Oh yeah, that's right. You probably don't recognize me in my human form. I was in the cave with Maha. I was that little werewolf. I'm the reason you could stay in our village, and we don't have to wear hoods. Aren't you adorable? Use reveal again to enter the cave. Also, kids, stay away from Kraden. Ah, you came. I've been waiting for you. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about werewolves? You want to know the reason we possess the power to transform into beasts? Well, actually, yes. Do you find it strange that we could change our shapes? Well, yes. But surely changing one's shape is not really all that unusual. What are you getting at? Think about the caterpillar for a moment. When the time is right, does it not transform into a beautiful butterfly? Well, yes, it's only natural. And the pillbug and hedgehog, do they not change their shapes to protect themselves? I've heard of these creatures, yes. And many amphibians possess the power to change color at will, correct? Felix nods. In light of all this, do you mean to tell me you find werewolves so abnormal? Well, to be honest, I haven't really thought of it that way before. Brayden getting scolded. Perfect. Perhaps you simply did not give it enough thought. Burn. How insulting. I, sir, am a scientist. Capital S-C-I-E-N-T-I-S-T. Scientist. Exclamation mark. Indeed, a scientist. That is impressive. Get fucked, Kraden. Get fucked. I spent a lot of time, a great deal of time, thinking about werewolves. For a time, I even felt cursed to have been born a werewolf. But after taking a more objective look at nature, I realized that weaker species have survived by evolving, by transforming. Do you agree? Think about it for a moment. Without changing their bodies, with weapons and armor, humans would be very weak creatures indeed. That is true. I believe that evolving into werewolves is just one way for humanity to survive. But that's... Of course, there's no way I can prove this theory. But I felt that our ability to use Whirlwind was evidence of this. Whirlwind? Why? I had thought only the people of Garou could use Whirlwind. It was a gift known only to werewolves to Garou's pact. And that only a chosen few could use Reveal. But now I find that you, too, can use these. What does it all mean? Why are you able to use Whirlwind, and what is an adept? Master Maha, do you know of a continent called Angara? It lies far north on the eastern sea. Angara? In the middle of Angara, there is a peak called Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph? Then it's true. Our legends say this peak has stood since the world began. If Mount Aleph does exist, then perhaps our legends are true. It does exist. These two hail from the village at the base of Mount Aleph, a village called Vale. They come from Mount Aleph? Incredible. And they are both adepts, and while their powers may vary, everyone from Vale is an adept to a certain degree. Then, does that not make them like us in Garo? In Vale, the myths say that Mount Aleph itself gave birth to the adepts. This is not what the legends of Garo told us. As a people, they are quite gifted, but it goes far beyond that. The mystical stones of Mount Aleph, the Synergy Stones, they are clearly linked to the people, to the powers of the townsfolk. Synergy Stones, you say? If there were similar stones in Garo, it might explain your powers as well. And what manner of stones are these Synergy Stones? You've seen them, Maha, the shining stone at the heart of Air's Rock. I know the stone you speak of, but Air's Rock is quite far from Garo. I don't see how it could affect the people here. I wonder, could it be the wind? It makes sense. You probably figured it out yourself already, Felix. There are strong winds blowing within Air's Rock. Those winds could carry far. Carry what? Ugh, you're so dense. The power of the Synergy Stone. Oh, is that possible? How could the stone's power be carried on the wind? Don't belittle the power of wind. Given time, the wind can grind great mountains down to sand. I mean, the wind at Air's Rock was strong enough to blow us off the ground. So why couldn't the wind carry particles of the stone all the way to Garo? She's right. She's right. Those particles from the Synergy Stones must be charged with its power. And this explains why her synergy is weaker than that of Vale's people. You've been exposed to smaller particles. The wind patterns might also affect who among us in Garo can use Whirlwind. Of course, this is all mere conjecture, but it does offer us some clues. Thank you, It's Sheba. Pleased to meet you. Oh, we haven't given you our names, Master Maha. I am Kraden. This is Jenna. And Felix. Hi. I'm here too. You must all permit me to thank you for all that you've done. No, please, we don't need any thanks. That's too bad. I was going to give you this. Oh, it's a djinn. A djinn? Is that what you call them? When he is with you, he adds to your power. He is very helpful. I suppose you'll be continuing your journey now. Yes. So you intend to travel by sea. That is a long journey. In that case, I think you will get more use out of this djinn than I will. Felix found the Jupiter djinn Ether. Another djinn, talk about lucky. And it's my element too. Yay. This is a great gift. We are all thankful. You don't need to thank me. Just take care of your travels. Me schooling you was thanks enough. Good luck with the werewolf thing, Maha. Well, Felix, we must be going now. So we got a nice bit of lore, which is pretty nice. So we got werewolves. We have actual explanations of why synergy stones travel. And we get a djinn out of the whole thing. Let's give Ether to Shiba. And Ether's ability restores PP, which is very, very useful. And again, stat boosts. So we will be using Ether a lot. Take care of your travels. In your travels, Felix. Oh, there's something there. Okay. Let's mind read Mr. Maha. I wish that I were free to travel all the world, like Felix and his friends. And there's nothing. Okay. So we are done here in Garo. This is one of my favorite towns in the game, just from the music, the lore, and Kraden getting schooled. Beautiful. And I do want to make a correction that all this stuff, Ayers Rock, it's not side content. It is, we will eventually need to do this because ultimately we need reveal to progress later in the game. But I do believe we are done with Southern Oceania. So we climbed Ayers Rock, we got a huge lore dump from Garo, we got some new djinn, we got 2 new summons. We leveled up pretty nicely. We got some new equipment. So now I do believe we are ready to head back to Ahafra and fight the boss there. So we shall do that. Actually, I'm gonna make a side trip back to the desert because there was a rock formation where we could use reveal, and I just want to check that out. Here we are. I want to see what this is about. Oh, it's another synergy stone. Well, that was a waste. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna use another feather because we need to loop around and head back to the entrance to the desert. I don't want to get into any random battles right here. So we'll just progress a little more quickly. Just enjoy the background music. So, south from Mikasala, across the bridge. So, this way, end up. And we're back in the desert. Don't worry, this is going to be a much shorter trip this time. So head down here, the shortcut. So they don't tell you this, but if you use reveal right here, this reveals an arrow pointing up there to the northwest. What could that be about? Unfortunately, we won't find out until much later in the game. So we'll ignore it for now. And we don't have any more feathers. Anything here? Oh, there is. Another lucky medal. And we're back in Ahafra. So let's save. And let's look around. Massive tidal wave hit us and destroyed every ship in Ahafra. Ain't that convenient? See how full our inn is? You'd think we'd be making money over here first. That's not true. We just don't have the heart to charge the people who lost their homes. Makes sense? Give money hand over fist. Oh. The town ought to give money to all the people who suffered from the tidal wave. That way, maybe the innkeeper could afford to make us better food. Get fucked. We're all guests in the same inn, so why is my meal so awful? At the very least, they should have let us go back for seconds of that stinking slop. I don't think I've had a bite of meat or fish ever since setting foot in this inn. The innkeeper told me to use only the cheapest ingredients to help save money. It's Ahafra's famous broiled lobster. It's bigger than I could have possibly ever imagined. The innkeeper serves his paying guests better meals than we Ahafrans get. That's so cheap, I want gourmet meals too. Can't believe the innkeeper is renting out more rooms when we're busy as this. Ahead, there is only one person staying in the room next door. Could they just move one more person in that room? Like me? We all have to bear the discomfort of this place until our homes are repaired. Huh, okay. My pop's been looking around and says the mayor keeps all his treasure underground. He says it's south of the palace, but that's all I know about it. Interesting. Why do we have to be cooped up in such a small room? How am I supposed to get sleep with Grandpa grinding his teeth all night? I mean, you're kind of shit out of luck. There's like not even a bathroom or a kitchen in here. It's just one bed. I'll never forgive the mayor for failing to come to our aid when we were all suffering. I wonder what I could do to make him suffer. Our guests are very upset with the mayor. I just hope they don't do anything rash. Okay, so one tenant was staying in that big-ass room. Who would have the money to afford all that? Oh, it's Alex. That explains a lot. So, you finally come. I had suspected we might run into each other again, since we are both looking for boats. Unfortunately, the only boat this town possesses has already been sold. I will be resting here in Ahafra a bit longer. I've traveled long and hard, and I am weary. Perhaps we can get along at least until we both depart. Too bad, let's take you on now. Let's kick your ass. Broken mast on the ship they sold won't be easily fixed. That is, as long as we adepts don't do anything about it. An apple. I didn't even know that was there. Okay, that's good. Okay, so since Felix's attack is sky high, let's give this to Jenna. And let's mind read Alex to kind of figure out like what he's planning this whole time. Really, I do wish you would quit using your mind read on me. Trust me, my thoughts will all become all too clear in due time. I want to know now, what are you planning? Yeah, I hate that we can't mind read him completely, because he's totally sus as fuck. He definitely is. I will not be mind reading everyone because there's a lot of people here and that might take a long time. In care of some people whose house was destroyed by the tidal wave. Just so demanding. Let's look at the pots, what they're cooking. There's a seafood pie baking in the oven. Its reputation for having a fragrant smell precedes it. With all these demanding house guests, I feel like I've lost control of my own house. Are you thirsty, my dear? Oh, you're right, dear. I am. Sorry to bother you. We'd like some tea. Are you talking to me? If you want tea, you can go right ahead and fix it yourself. When we lost our house in the tidal wave, the master of this house offered his home to us. But living with another family isn't easy. They're absolutely exhausting. A group of men came by asking if I had one for sale. They were pretty swarthy, like they had been sailors or something. Heard the tidal wave knocked Indra into Oceania. Is that true? Yes. It's just so hard to believe, you know? Still, that would explain the massive jolt we felt right after the tidal wave hit. Can I use reveal on this? We cannot. Seasonal veggies boiling with some lamb meat. Oyster seasoning is really tempting my tummy. Again, character development for Felix. His stomach. I don't care if it was broken. The mayor shouldn't have up and sold the town's only bolt. Another useless elixir. Yeah, elixirs are my least favorite item in this game, or in the series. Those men didn't look like they were from Oceania. I wonder what business they have in Ahafra. No, this ain't good. That guy looked like the mayor of Madra. He must have come here looking for Briggs. I better go tell the others. Okay. Anything here? Useless. Ahafran Cave. Everything's so boring here. Why doesn't anyone do anything criminal? Do you really want that, my dude? So we have a circular tombstone. You know what that means. Reveal. And an item. Psy crystal. Do you want to see the mayor? Sure. Sorry, but he's meeting with some visitors from Madra right now. Maybe you can see him once he's finished with them. Item. Nope. Item. Item. This is a pretty view. No one is allowed beyond this point. Don't even think about it. I think this is the sanctum. It is. Our port was ruined by the tidal wave, so kids aren't allowed there anymore. But all I want to do is just see what kind of wind is blowing in off from the sea. Let me guess, you're here because you want to buy a canoe, right? Sure. Sorry, but I'm totally backlogged with pre-orders. I'm gonna be up late finishing these as it is. The boat at the wharf uses a sail, so it's more efficient than any galley. Since the mast is broken, it's not going anywhere. What a waste. We had a lot of strangers coming through here lately. The only boat spared by the tidal wave is that newfangled ship that catches wind in a sail. The thing is, the mast that holds up the sail got snapped apart. So, head this way. Let's see. Anything here? Nope. Anything here? There we are. I'll give this to Sheba. It's no use. The mask just won't budge, no matter how many people get to help us. We're gonna have to get all this junk off the mask first. If we could get some decent footing, we could have this thing clear in no time.
There's more to it than that, though.
We still have to do something about that rope up there. And tackling that will be a piece of cake once we get the boat we can use. Ah yes, a piece of cake, except for that huge rock over there. Oh yeah, the rock.
How are we supposed to get the mast out from under that thing? It's huge.
There's no way we could move it by ourselves.
Well, either way, we can't do anything until Zack finishes the canoe.
What's your problem? You're new in town, ain't ya? Yes. You're probably curious about this here ship, huh? Yes. They call this a sailing ship. Wind is the only thing that makes it move. Isn't that incredible?
Fascinating.
Well, yeah, think about how surprised we were to find that Ahafra has learned to build sailing ships. I suppose the age when anyone could sail the seas was bound to come someday.
Again, more lore dumping. We sent my pal into town to get some supplies, but he came back looking pale. He went straight down to talk to Briggs, and I haven't seen him since.
So let's enter here. Let's check our equipment. Yes. Okay, let's save our game. And proceed.
Mirror of Ahafra, here.
You're certain?
How did he know we came to Ahafra?
He knew he needed a ship, and he knew we went east. It seems pretty easy to me.
Well, yeah. When you put it that way, it does make sense.
He was looking to find the Mirror of Ahafra.
He must be hoping the mayor will tell him where we are.
He'll probably tell the Ahafrans too we're pirates, huh?
Pirates? That seems a little unfair.
What do you mean, we are pirates, aren't we? I mean, we've taken all sorts of stuff that didn't belong to us.
That's only because everyone in Champa would starve otherwise. We didn't have a choice.
Ah.
And even then, it's never a lot.
What's not?
The stuff we take. We never take too much from any one town.
Yeah, I guess not.
And do you know why that is?
Why?
Because you can never tell how these wealthy towns will react. It's too risky, right?
Yeah, which is why we didn't steal anything from Ahafra.
Right. That's why we just avoid the risky towns and just take what we need from the others.
See, that's why you're Captain Briggs. You got some brains coming out of your ears.
There's nothing brainy about that. Do you hear that? Sound like a girl. Who's out there?
What do you think you're doing?
Don't you know that someone's been falsely imprisoned for your crimes? Or, what's your point? You have to come with us and attest to that man's innocence. And why would I want to do something like that?
Oh ho, I was hoping we could avoid any ugliness, but you leave us no choice. Bring you in against your will if we must, but either way, you're coming with us. Isn't that right, Felix?
I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Good for you. Let's teach these guys a lesson. You don't stand a chance. We're hardened criminal types. We eat punks like you for breakfast.
Watch yourselves, you self-righteous little brats. You're the ones with a lesson to learn.
Boss time. So Briggs and his lackey are weak to all 4 elements, thankfully. Briggs can call extra help if he needs it, and he does use items like bramble seeds, oil drops, and crystal powders to do heavy damage to our party. So this boss fight can get tricky. Let's use Ether. Also resistant, they're also susceptible to status effects, as we see here. So there's his lackey. Boost our defense. And then attack this one. We're gonna use Spark. Then we're gonna use Ether to restore our PP. Okay, now let's... Okay, so let's use Zangan. We're gonna use Megara. And then we're... okay. So, Flora. Okay, we're gonna use Nereid for that. And then we're gonna see Flora first time. Flora's ability can also put enemies to sleep, which is nice. Let's use Ragnarok. Jenna. So use that on Briggs. And we're going to use Breath on Sheba. Okay, so we're going to boost our defense again. And then we're going to use Fog on you. Then Blitz on Briggs. That's Sour. Cannon. I'm going to use Ether again. Yikes. Okay, for Felix, let's use Cure on our sister. And for Jenna, we're going to show off Kieran, level 2. And then we're going to see Prockney, level 3, Jupiter Summon. drop Briggs' defense. Let's try a sleep bomb, see if it works. It does not. Okay. Yeah, that's why he's dangerous. Because he could do that kind of damage. Use Nurse's Cap. Actually. Use Nurse's Cap and then Breath again. Alright, then go on the attack again. We're gonna see Flora, Megara, and then we're gonna use another Jupiter Djinn. So we have enough for the summoning. And we win. That takes care of that. And I'm willing to bet everyone Briggs has been harassing will be quite happy to hear it. That should set everyone in Indra at ease. They all seem to fear the pirate Briggs. We lost. Even pirates have honor. I'll go quietly. I won't make a scene just because I lost. Go on, hand us over to Madra or Ahafra or whatever. Good. First off, you can tell the Madrans that that man Piers is innocent. Fine, so what? I just have to say Piers isn't one of my men? That's correct. That's right, you could tell the Madrans that, and then they could release their prisoner. We've secured Briggs' vow. We should take him to the Madrans. Wait. Can't you find it in your hearts to forgive Briggs and his men? And who are you? I am Chelcha. I am Briggs' wife. So you're a pirate too. No, Chelcha hasn't done a thing. Let her be. I know Briggs and his men have caused some trouble with their piracy. And I know their crimes cannot be ignored. If you know all that, then how can you just ask us to forgive him? The only reason Briggs became a pirate was to help the people of Champa. We Champa are a seafaring folk. Our livelihood depends entirely upon the sea. But in recent years, the sea has changed. We can't live the life we once could. The oceans have warmed, and the fish have vanished from our waters. The soil in Champa is rocky and barren. No crops can grow there. No crops? So you have no grains and no meat. Sounds like life in Champa is hard. It's not hard, it's unbearable. Our children can't eat, our village is dying. These men promised to return with food enough for all our people, but they found none. So you become pirates, thieves. We don't know where Champa is. It sits on the southeast corner of Angara. Southeast Angara? Isn't that where Xi'an and Lama Temple? You have a good memory. If you were to head south through the mountains, you'd find it. I don't remember seeing it there. That's so far away. Well, yeah, we think we'd be successful pirates so close to home. If they raided any towns near Champa, it would be obvious to all who the attackers were. And no one back home could forgive me if they knew, not even my grandmother. And where does that leave us? Are we simply to accept your looting here on Indra? These guys again.
I'm shocked. I tell you, shocked.
What's so shocking?
It looks like they really are pirates, just as you said.
Mr. Mayor, I'm appalled that you cannot take our word for it. He probably wouldn't even have believed we were from Madra if the mayor hadn't come.
Am I supposed to believe the accusations of a common stranger?
Is this your position, Mayor?
How could I expect to believe a tidal wave could wash Indra into Oceania? Or that a group of men could walk on foot from Madra all the way to Ahafra?
It sounds to me like you had forgotten about us altogether.
I'm not sure you remember the last time we met, do you?
When we met, when I was just a child. It must have been more than 10 years now.
20 years. It's been 20 years since I last saw you.
Has it really been that long?
It's been a long time indeed.
I guess we can't blame you for forgetting his face.
Don't be silly. I didn't forget his face. His face merely changed.
Because that's what happens. Excuse me, forgive my interrupting your interruption, but would it be correct in assuming I am speaking to the leaders of Madra and Ahafra? You are correct. I am the mayor of Madra.
And I.
This is awkward.
I am the mayor of Ahafra.
I am Madra's town elder. And I am a close personal friend of Shin, whose lover was injured by the Champa. I am the scholar Creighton. He is Felix, the leader of our group.
Hi, I'm here.
I am Jenna, Felix's sister. I am called Sheba. I come from the town of Lalavero. Now what errand have you all brought us? What errand has brought you all here? We came for Briggs.
Mayor of Madra claims.
We followed Briggs here from Madra. Of course, we had good reason to suspect them of being pirates.
And I was honestly taken aback to hear a businessman being slandered. If they truly are pirates, then why would they go to the trouble of buying a ship from us?
Because the very funds they used to purchase the ship were pillaged from our homes. If the ship was brought with Madran gold, then it belongs to the Madrans. What do you say? If you give them the ship, will that fix everything?
Then where will you go?
I won't run and I won't hide. Actually, I don't feel up for much of anything right now. I mean, that's totally a 2021 mood. You probably won't mind being locked up, will you? Briggs. Don't worry, Cha-Cha. I'll be back. Take care of Eolio. Your strange powers surprised me, but even without them, you would have overwhelmed us. We'll be taking the boat then. Taking the boat then. Taking our ship. You're worse than we ever were.
Aren't you going to at least pay us for the boat?
Quiet, all of you. Do as you must, but I have one request. You have to let Cha-Cha and Eolio stay in the boat until it's repaired.
You haven't done Ahafra any harm, Briggs.
At least keep him locked up until the boat is repaired. And our prisoner Piers, is he one of your men? I don't know any Piers. Sounds to me like you make a pretty big mistake. See, it's just as I said. Piers is innocent. So get fucked. Must return to Madra and free him immediately. Want me alone? Only 2 of us will remain here. You can return to Madra with the others. Understood. I'll return immediately. Can you come with us, please?
It looks like that wraps up this whole mess up. Let us return to my mansion for a nice cup of tea. Say your name is Creighton. Thank you very much for your help with Briggs. If you have the time, please come see me at my mansion before you go. It's nothing special, but I would like to thank you for everything you've done.
Why do I get the feeling the Mirror of Ahafra prefers to deal with my father over me? Thank you all very much. Due to your efforts, Piers is going to be released. Yay! And now this fine ship belongs to Madra. None of this would have come to pass were it not for you. Thank you. Fortunately, I don't have any reward I can offer you here. Oh, pish-posh, we don't need any kind of reward, do we, Felix? Yeah, I kicked Briggs' ass. Briggs is probably one of the harder bosses. We didn't level up. Huh, your honesty is refreshing, Felix. So, what shall we do? I know, come to Madra after our boat's been fixed and we've sailed home. We're still recovering from the effects of the tidal wave, so it won't be much. But we do want to give you some kind of reward. Well, shall we be going? I see. So... Oh, nothing. Never mind. Carry on. I do get to stay on the boat, right? At least until it's repaired? Yes, that's where I'll be if you need me, with Eolio. You seem sus. Kinda feel bad for Chow Chow. What can we do about it? After all, she's the one married to a pirate. So what should we do now? I suggest we try to find Piers. He could prove enlightening. That's a good idea. That's true, he seems to be a water adept. He might be able to tell us a little about these lands. And we need a 4th party member, possibly. You think we should help them fix the boat? Say, if we help with the boat, maybe they'll give us a ride back to Madra. Good idea. What do you say, Felix? Sure. Alright, let's go see what we can do to get this thing sailing again. Yay, progress. So the Briggs battle would have been harder if we came in here at level 10 or 11, because Briggs is capable of doing a lot of damage, especially with the synergy items, the bramble seeds, the oil drops, the wind ones that where the name escapes me, and the crystal powders. So having the Jinn with the boosted stats really do help us here. And we got a lot of that stuff out of the way, so we can progress even further in the game, which is nice. Here, we could do something here. So let's move this and head inside. That seems interactable. Didn't find anything. So stand here and let's see. Let's try out Tremor for the first time. Felix got large bread. Nutritious bread that fights hunger. Let's get rid of this. You do plan to help with the mast, right? Not even Briggs and his pirates could fix the mast. How are we supposed to? They need our help. At least we have to try. Isn't that right, Felix? Well then, we better get right to it, hadn't we? So let's see. So the mast is stuck with a lot of these obstacles. So a lot of them seem interactable. My voice is going. And I think we can move this down out of the way. So let's cross over and push this rock and push it out of the way. Let's see, can we head down? I think that's what we needed to do. So let's head up the other side. We need to cross over the tightrope here and then jump over and then use lash on this and then climb across. Next thing is pound this to the ground. And then destroy. Push this first. And then destroy this thing. Huh. So it seems we can't really destroy it. I don't know what we're gonna do about this rock. I think we've done all we can to do here. Let's get going. There's our answer. Are you finished here, Felix? We are. Wait, you wanted to do this, and now you're telling me we should just give up? I don't see how we could be much more help here, Shiva. So maybe we should start searching for another ship then. Not that I was planning on borrowing this modern ship. Although I did plan on asking him if we could use it once we got back to Madra. But it doesn't look like the ship will be leaving anytime soon. So I think maybe we should just forget about that and start on our way again, Felix. We are done for this area. Never thought a fine house could be crushed in the blink of an eye by plain old water. I guess that's what makes tidal waves true natural disasters. I think we can get this now. Another lucky medal. Why, look at this. Wow, honey, you found some gold coins. Way to go, Mom. So how much did you find? Well, it's not too much. It's only 5 coins. It's great. Now we can use it to buy some food. I'm gonna start looking too. And that is pretty cheap. I mean, you can make more fighting monsters. That might help. What's going on with you? I'm so hungry I can't even move. Well, luckily, we have some delicious bread for you. Here, have some carbs. Kid ate the bread. Wow, I feel so much better. Look at how much energy I got now. Geez, mister, I don't know how I could repay you. Wait, I got it. Do you like adventures? We do. Then you could totally have to go check out the caves under the mayor's mansion. Go find my dad. He's up along the path near there. The entrance is just past him. We will do that. But first, let's visit some old friends. You're here to see Briggs? Ciao, ciao. It's good to see you. And you too, Eolio. Goo goo gaga. Goo. How's your cell? Is there anything I can do to make this easier on you? I'm fine, Cha-Cha. My only complaint is that the food here is terrible. That's kind of a recurring thing in this town. What? Are they forcing you to eat this disgusting gruel? Now wait a second. First of all, it's not disgusting, it's nutritious. And besides, you're in jail. What did you expect? Gourmet cuisine? Eolio. Oh. Eolio. Ooh. Oh, wow. I don't know why he's crying. You're his mother. Can't you do something? There, Eolio. What's the matter? Wow. Baby sounds. The mean old guard frighten you. Wah. Don't let him bother you. He's just a big bully. Come on, let's get you home. Wah. Happy baby sounds. We'll be back again later. Will that be alright? Yeah, that's fine. We'll come back soon, dear. So that was a development. I've been way too busy ever since you captured Briggs and his pirate crew. Let's mind read some folks. It's so boring here when there's no one to guard, and I'm glad I've got some company. Oh, stopped by for a visit, did you? Yes. I wish that I'd meet you under different circumstances. If we had met out in the open sea, you'd have seen a different man. Felix has strange powers of his own, so we can't let him see what Eolio can do. If he does, he might ruin our only chance to escape. I hate prison. The food is terrible. My bed is hard and lumpy. It's even worse than being a pirate was. I'm not staying in this stupid cell forever. I'll get out of here one way or another. It sounds like the Mayor of Ahafra lost interest in fixing the boat. I guess that means it will be a while before the mast gets raised again. Everything would have been fine if it hadn't been for you meddling kids. Nice. I saw Eolio. Saw you staring at Eolio. You couldn't have figured it out. No, of course not. Nobody could see that. I heard some people can see Eolio's power. I want to see for myself. How does he do it? What's that punk Felix doing here again? Wish that troublemaker just scram. Don't fix the boat, it's not going anywhere. I'll bet Ahafra's greedy mayor doesn't like seeing Madra profit from all this. Okay, we're done with these bozos, so let's leave. So, the path to where the kid mentioned is right here, where his dad is. You're the ones who gave my son some food, aren't you? Do you want to go see the cave? We do. I'm only letting you pass because you did good by my son. I'm only letting you by so you can explore a little. Make sure you don't lay a hand on any of the mayor's treasure. We will not. Fingers crossed. So I think it's this way. No, we have to... We have to go around first. Let's try out Quake Spear. And Storm Ray. Ixion Mail. Nice. Coins. And Lucky Metal. Excellent. So it resists wind and water. Let's equip that to you. Give this to you. And let's get out of here. And we cannot. Perfect. So we have one last order of business, and that is to talk to the mayor. What do you think of Ahafra? Have you taken a fancy to it? The food was terrible, there's pirates, and a baby tried to break some thieves out of jail. Why don't you go follow your feet to the south? There are plenty of delights for warriors such as you in the middle of Oceania. Darn that mayor. I thought he'd get that mast fixed up for us right away. I'm starting to think the mayor of Ahafra never planned on repairing the boat at all. I was a fool to believe he would help us. He's already been paid to fix the boat, but he only says that only while it was Briggs's. He probably expects us to pay for the repairs a second time, the greedy pig. Money Briggs used to pay for that boat was stolen from our people. I don't think it's wrong for us to expect the Mirror of Ahafra to honor his promise. Fortunately, that's how the world works, sadly. We'll leave the boat here and go home. The Mirror of Ahafra keeps the boat and the money. There must be a way to fix that boat without relying on Ahafra's help. Okay, I won't talk to you just yet. You should go to the watchtower and gaze southward. On a clear day, you can see the most amazing view of Error's Rock from there. We've been there already. But let's go check it out anyway. I've been saying Indra wasn't in the right place for some time now. No one would believe me until the Mayor of Madra actually walked here. Looky here. Can't you see Error's Rock out there? Let's take a look. From here it looks like a regular old rock. From up close it's something else. First thing you think when you see it is, now that's one serious rock. The longer I sit here gazing at Error's Rock, the more I grow to love it. All it takes is one glance, and you're convinced it holds some mystery deep within. We picked the place clean, so we're good. We got everything we need. Seafood stew has an abundant variety of fish. One bite of that and I'd be hooked. Our town was rife with pirates until just recently. Your efforts have removed the scourge from our town. We truly owe you our gratitude. Nothing. The mountains to the east of Ahafra are the Blue Range. They divide Oceania in two. We call the area on the other side of the Blue Range East Oceania. I'm sure the mayor has his reasons for halting repairs on the sailboat. The mayor feels that Madra should only get back what was stolen from them, nothing more. Now it seems the Madrans are getting the better end of the deal. The mayor thinks it's unfair that Madra should benefit while Ahafra suffers. That's why he's keeping the pirates' money and using it to repair Ahafra, not the boat. That is still scummy as all hell. Madra wants their boat fixed, they can just pay us to have it fixed. It's kinda shitty. Mayor hates seeing anyone else make money, so I'm sure he'll make this tough on Madra. Mayor doesn't play fair.
Reeks tells me that there are huge towns on a continent that lies across the eastern sea. He tells me that by trading with one another, all these towns will prosper and grow. I've made a decision. If Ahafra is to prosper, then we must trade too. Trade and grow. I'm going to build an entire trade fleet and make lots of money. Still, must be other pirates and freebooters still roaming the high seas. Felix, Briggs told me you and your friends fought with great strength. If you could lend me that strength, we would need not fear any pirates. So you'd be just willing to help us out, our town could begin trading and prospering. What do you say? Do we have a deal? Make Ahafra great again? No, hell no. Such a pity that you don't see the potential of this partnership. I certainly hope you can reconsider. We stand to make a lot of money. This is such a fantastic idea, and I'm the one who thought of it. So naturally, it need only be me alone who profits from it.
Yeah, we're getting away from you. Yeah, let's get out of here. I do not like this town. I think there's one more person we need to talk to, and that is you. So I hear you caught Briggs. We did. No help thanks to you. Mia, a young girl from my clan, was very kind, much like you are. Perhaps you should consider lending a hand to the Mirror of Ahafra. He could use it. No thanks. Feel free to help whoever you like if it truly makes you happy. Perhaps capturing Briggs marks the beginning of your dreams come to fruition. Oh hey, we actually mind read him. Is there anything else? Unfortunately, we cannot mind read his ultimate plans. That's a shame. Let's save the game. And we're finally done with Ahafra. So I kind of feel a bit scummy. This town kind of left a bad taste in my mouth just from all the greed, the corruption, and just dealing with the shit the poor Madron people had to feel dealing with this crap from this greedy-ass mayor. In a sense, kind of feel bad for Briggs, too. But thankfully, we won't come back here ever again. So let's leave Oceania. Hopefully we could head on out this way. Fortunately, the bridge is destroyed. So that means we have to go all the way around again to head back this way. So let's head back. Let's save one more time. And I do think we will end it here for tonight. So, like before, we got a lot done. We tackled one of the longest dungeons in this entire game. We have one down, we have 3 more super dungeons to go. We got some new gin, we met some werewolves, we freed a man who was jailed by mistake. We fought some pirates. We learned that there is greed and corruption from the higher up, from mayors, all over the place. And let's see. We fixed a boat. We fought and grinded levels. And now we'll be calling it here for tonight. So next time we will leave this continent and head back to the Indra continent and continue on and see if we could meet up with Piers, who seems pretty interesting. So stay tuned for my social media. Whenever I update, I will be streaming Golden Sun again next week. My socials, my YouTube channel where these videos will be updated as usual. And yeah, we will continue on next week, so look forward to that, and I will see everyone next time in the next video. See ya. Bye.